What happened? How was there suddenly a black hole? What is this? OuterWilds. So many people are obsessed with this game, but me, so far, the best I made it is a couple hours in before losing interest. So I'm trying to give it a proper go and finally find out what is it that makes people love this game so much. After the initial chaos of me just bouncing from place to place, I think I need to find a thread to follow and focus more. Because, yeah, I think my biggest challenge with this game is that it's a bit of a decision paralysis, analysis paralysis, where there's just so many things to see and do that I keep bouncing from thing to thing and never truly understand what's going on. And just don't know what to do next, and I'm not really grabbed by anything. So I think right now the thing I most want to pursue is this Ash Twin project that we found out about from the local mines. I tried to get there last time, but using the autopilot threw me into the sun, so hopefully better luck this time. And maybe I can try landing it myself. That's Ember Twin. And that's Ash Twin. So we need to match velocity, accelerate towards. There's also some structure flying around the place. Rough landing again, but we made it. Okay, let's not forget our spacesuit. Okay, well, let's see what's around here. That is interesting. Is this planet just sucking up the sand? Is it heading right for my ship? Oh no. Oh no. This seems dangerous. Okay, looks like we're just gonna scrape by. Okay, well, there are some structures there. Let's maybe use the scout to see what there is about. Okay, there are structures that way. We can go check that out. I guess around the poles is where they've put something. I would have should have probably landed closer by, but my controls of where the ship are still needing work, so I can't guarantee correct landing. There's something that looks like part of the same device that's on the other planet, but it's kind of just buried here, so I'm not sure we can do anything about this. Maybe if we go to the other pole, there will be something there. Or maybe it's the... So Ash Twin is the one, it said there is something sealed in the core, but we may have to get some information first about how to access that. I hope this sandstorm has a set path, so our ship is safe here. There's also this thing here that I've completely missed when I landed, but I'm not sure if we can... Oh yeah, we... Okay, it goes up and down? Or is it the sand from the storm kind of moves it? Ah, there are spiky things in here. But there's also text. Yarrow. Some time has passed since I checked in with DuPi. How are you and Adea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Pi. Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi. You know I don't find that funny. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, idea. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. Okay, there's like, yeah, you guys are going crazy. I am immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. I don't see what the state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the sand station construction, but here we are. Okay, so there is some sort of sand station. I guess that's what this is supposed to be. Okay, well, how do we get do we have to wait for the sandstorm to come while we're inside, and then all the spiky things get buried, and then we can walk in? Because yeah, this is now quite high above ground, but it was almost entirely buried, the entrance, when the storm went through. You can just look at the sun. Yes, there's also that other, I guess that satellite orbiting might be the sand station. If we have to land there, I'm not sure how that's going to go, considering my piloting skills. Okay, the other planet is coming, and that will bring the sandstorm in. Okay, it's getting straight for us. Hopefully we don't die if you're inside of here. Okay, but the sun didn't rise. Is this based on something else? If anything, we seem to be getting higher and higher. Could we land on top of the tower? I may have to pop out to get oxygen. Yeah, now it's getting quite high up. There's a bridge that way. So let's take a look at that. I wonder what it's based on then, because yeah, I landed here, I see none of this, and then I stay a little bit and there's a whole giant thing. Does this bridge go all the way around? I have to be careful so I don't get caught in the storm. Does that mean the other thing we saw at the pole, does that get uncovered over time as well? Okay, there's little side towers. This is a reading station, but we don't have a scroll. What's this? This looks like a person, but not a skeleton. And okay, he's wearing one of those masks. But yeah, like, what sort of race is this? And the sun's coming, I should hide maybe. Ah! Okay, there was no roof on this thing, so I could lift it up. And now I'm in space. Okay, this is not good. Not good, not good. I am getting... Yeah, I got sucked into the other planet. There is an unidentified signal. It's coming from that thing. Well, I can go look at that. Maybe if I can get through all of the gaps. But yeah, I'm cut off from my ship now, so that's gonna be a problem. And it's coming from here. Escape pod? This tree's beacon. Okay, so this is now added to our signal scope and we can look for more. Okay, like there's a cable leading into that structure. There's writing on this. Anona, we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the others' escape pod distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either's escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So yeah, in one of the things they mentioned the crash and that mentioned someone being born after a crash. So it's like that they zapped into here, crashed, and then lived here for a while trying to do all of this work. Because obviously they build lots of things, so they must have been here a while. Because they had like quantum travel jumping through black holes warp, so who knows what they were up to. There's this pylon. Launching escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured, emergency secret activation, awaiting departure from vessel. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scan complete, external temperature is prohibitively high, inhospitable, do not seek shelter on planet surface. Okay, so is this their ship that they came in? The heat from the star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Yes, we've seen the sand changing. Okay, so there's a whole cave system now. Well, I'm not sure how this is gonna go with our oxygen. Hopefully maybe there are some trees or oxygen canisters. The cacti don't produce any oxygen. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Collius and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we'll live through this. Okay, so this tunnel, bad. Bad tunnel. Although, you know, if it was a living creature at the time, maybe it's died by now. My oxygen's going. First, keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Okay, rocks. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, so the sand is filling in now. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Melorfal is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Oh note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Okay, yeah, it's filling in right now, so I don't know if we can make it. Nope, it's... Yep. We're... Squelch. Okay, so this seems like a really good place to explore, but we have to somehow sync with the sand cycle so that we can actually access things. So far I died more times by just dying of something than I actually finished a whole cycle, so that's all good job, me. Okay, so what did this do to our ship log? Okay, so this is still a bit disjointed, but... Okay, well, let's try not to get all over the place again. I want to return to this shelter site and try exploring the caves. What's this? As I said, let's not get distracted. There's something there that I don't know what it is. So I get distracted. Oh, that's very far. Oh, is that the satellite that goes around? Oh no, because it's supposed to be orbiting. Is that escape distress beacon? Yes, it's escape pod 2. I do wonder if those things are always there and we just don't happen upon them, or do some things get added to the system as we learn about things? Again, this is something I'm most unsure about in this game. Like, are there progression-based unlocks? Or is everything always there for you to find? And yes, I'm using the autopilot again, because I want to see how far it can get me, and this object is moving very fast, so with my piloting skills, I need some assistance. Okay, it's some sort of... beacon distress thing, but I'm not sure we can... Oops. Oh no, we've collided and we've thrown it off. Now it's spinning wildly and hitting us. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go out and at least try to repair our ship. If we can manage that. Okay, electrical's fixed. Satellite distress escape pod thing is now just hurling wildly through space. Well, I said I wasn't going to get distracted, and I got distracted and it ended badly. Let's just go back to what we were doing. We can figure out this random satellite escape pod situation later. Okay, we're approaching the Ash and Ember Twin. Look, if this game expects me to land on that sand station, it's gonna be fun times. Trying to approach slowly. Oh well, just some minor damage. Okay, so there's quite a few things I could see on this planet as well, like not just the caves, but this tower, some other circle-shaped thing I could see. So let's try and not die and have a look at what's here. That's just a hall with nothing really in it. Oh no, there's a staircase. Okay, there's some crystals. Ghost matter, okay. So, maybe not a good place to be. I think we can... yeah, see it with the scout that the ghost matter is here. But not on the side, just in this area. Yeah. Just over there, but I'm not sure if it's worth diving down there, like it's full of cacti and stuff, so maybe not for now. Maybe in a bit. Let's try to find that chamber I was looking into, or see what's in this tower here. Sculpture. Ouch! Yeah, touching the cacti makes holes in our suit, so that's not a good thing to do. There is a bunch of writing and another one of those ball systems. Something appeared. Should probably read the text, like read the manual maybe before you start messing with alien systems. Okay, we've shot something out. Yeah, definitely read the manual before I start messing with things. Activate the gravity garden. Call the shuttle home. Okay, so we can fire off some shuttles. Okay, so can we spawn another one and then see it? Or is it now just off floating in space? The Sunless City. Okay, so is that their hiding thing? Just took a shortcut, didn't have to go through the tunnel. There be cacti. Oh, that goes back to where we saw the ghost matter. So we know that's where that is. Did I just hurt myself? I may have. Okay, what's in our log then? Oh no, that's a completely separate thing. I'm trying to focus on one thing. Yeah, this is the passages. Yeah, there's more to explore here. So I have to find my way back to that site. There's a ship? Like my ship? Well, not my ship, but like from my people? I mean, we did see a body in one of the structures on the other planet, but I wasn't sure if it was one of ours or one of theirs. Yeah, OuterWilds Ventures. But I don't see anyone here. Nor do I see any bodies or anything like that. And so there obviously could be anywhere else on this planet. There's more here. Oh, there is a camp. And they've grown some trees. They can live. Oh, it's the guy playing the drums, Chert. Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sun now. What are you up to? Hornfuls notice our star charts are out of date, so I came here to update them. But something seems, how to put this, off. I've seen, 10 supernovae by now? 12? We're in double digits now, and that's, not normal at all. Was there something you need? I found something. Please do tell. I found your notes about the Atoll Rock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet and Magen may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice. Like a much colder Giant's Deep, it's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of the shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Atoll Rock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. The stars, they are dying. They've been too many supernova for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun, by Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars you see, all the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, it. The star charts, why? Why do they want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have, and now our sun is about to, oh. Okay, so our sun is going supernova, and that's why we're looping. Or that's what we're supposed to be looping, but I usually die before that happens. But he's actually saying it's not just us, it's the stars across the universe are going supernova. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Well, but I have more questions. Why are they dying? I don't know. They're all far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work wasted. Wasted, you understand? Where should I explore here? Where should you go? Where can you go? Can't you see? It's too late now. He's not feeling it anymore. So yeah, that sand column, dangerous. not as dangerous as what about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well, okay. He's having an existential crisis, so he's not going to be helping too much anymore. Oh, I can have a marshmallow. Oh, I have to actually control the marshmallow toasting as well. I've set it on fire. It's black. That's not good. Slowly, slowly. Okay, eat it. I ate it. Cool. But even eating marshmallows is complicated. Or not eating, toasting, I guess, is complicated. Okay, let's... Oh, the sun's quite high up, because when I parked, there was like a ledge. But it's up again. And yeah, we can now see on the other planet, like the tower is big. Upright. So does it transfer the sand between the two planets? That's what it's doing. So the cycle is actually quite much longer. So this one is now full. Oh, but this one is very exposed now. Okay, we have to go quick before the sand gets us. To see if we can find anything, gain access. They said they sealed it, but... Oh, is the sun about to blow on us as well? We're getting... Well, we died in some way, and I'm not sure whether it's because that tower killed us, or did the sun just blow at exactly the right time. So I'm gonna have to retry that a bit more. I mean, because it is possible that that tower just launched me into the sun. Ash Twin is now full of sand, and Ember Twin is empty, but the transfer will be occurring. Okay, that might be my best landing yet. I'm learning. Okay, let's go before it all fills with sand. Let's go see what we can see. Okay, so this is back to the escape pod. Okay, so the tunnel should now be accessible if we're quick before the sun starts reversing. Yeah, that's to the cavern. Okay, let's go quick before it all fills up, because it's filling now again. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Okay. Okay, you're really gonna need plenty time here to do this. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sand hole at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formations, and climb upwards for the opening above them. Oh my god. The sun here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay, so turn left here. And there will be a room with rock columns, and then go up. Okay, is that it? Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Okay, well, I don't think there is a bridge, yeah. I just have to jetpack it across. Is there something behind the sand? Yep. Okay, more instructions. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay, the sand is filling. There's some stairs here. Let's open this door. So what's up the stairs? More text. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in the caves. I think this is a rare find. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's one of those fishies from the dark bramble. Okay, we can't go further inside it. Okay, let's get inside the shelter where we hopefully won't get buried, and maybe there'll be trees to get us some oxygen. Okay, there's some skeletons out to greet us. And 3 minutes oxygen remaining. There's trees there, so hopefully we can heal. Yeah, anglerfish fossil overlook that way. This mask thing. Okay, let me just go towards the trees first. So we're hopefully getting oxygen, and then I can explore some more. Oh, assuming I don't die just hitting the cave. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you, trees. Okay, this is the point where I'm actually starting to feel like some interest in this game, like finding like a meatier bit of, hey, there's actually more to explore than just scraps of text completely, like, you know, bouncing off each place in the solar system and finding little bits. Like, this is actually getting meatier and interesting. So I guess this game just has a really slow start. And I wasn't doing a good job of powering through it. Should we build a sun station to power the Ashwin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ashwin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect this species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we are cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored, idea. I comprehend your position, however. If we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station use. Okay, yeah, so we know they were looking for the eye of the universe, whatever that is. And they traveled. They're not from here because they like crashed into here, probably through their warp travel. Like they built that thing on our moon that couldn't detect the eye, and then they started talking about doing other things that would get them there. So I assume it's related. But it's interesting because like there are distinct characters in those texts, like they have names and there's enough so you can remember who they are. Like they've been appearing across the place. But considering how many skeletons we're seeing, I assume their group was so much bigger and they're just like a select group of like scientists or whatever they had doing the project. But their ship must have been much more populated. Unless they were also in some weird loops where they were dying and their skeletons were left there and they just kept respawning. Okay, how about we read before we activate things again? Okay, Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Ice Shrine District. Okay, is this teleporters? If we turn it on. Or is this lights on? So we can see where we're going. But also if we turn it on and off, we can then know which bit is which. Like if we turn this off. If we fall off a ledge, no. So yeah, what is this high energy lab about? Okay, Okay, so this is... that section over there is Eye Shrine District. So maybe we want to learn more about the eye. Now we're running low on fuel and I'm not sure we're gonna be able to find more, but it feels like having to go up and out of here to get the ship is not going to be an easy task, so we just have to deal. So this should be the Eye Shrine District, where hopefully we can learn more about the eye. Is this... no, there doesn't appear to be ghost matter here. Okay, but it's nearby, probably inside of there. Yep. Okay, so we can't go in there unless we get some sort of anti-ghost matter suit. More skeletons. Just lots of skeletons. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? Okay, so did they like literally have their whole race on that? Was it like a giant colony ship they came in? Because yeah, again, there was the talk about a child that was born after the crash, which I assume the crash refers to them crashing here. And there's those shapes again of the mask we see. But why were they pursuing the eye? Like, it feels like something really important if you're gonna take your entire species, put them on a ship and be like, we're going over there. I mean, it might not be their entire species, it might be just a very big colony ship, but they had others stay behind. Or, you know, their system was dying, so they left and came here. Came maybe looking for answers how to stop systems dying. He wants me to shoot my scout in there. Okay, it's the area with the ghost matter, I think. Yeah, there is a room with like writing and stuff, but unless we can get through the ghost matter, I'm not sure what could we do about that. Okay, oh yeah, we can just take pictures from hand, so we don't have to launch it. So we can just check our path ahead. There's ghost matter nearby, but I'm not seeing. The sand is rising. I thought this place was safe. Okay, there's oxygen here. But now we have to worry about getting crushed. Be welcome to this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this, the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe. It's older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Okay, so they're proposing that this is some sort of pre-universe, origin of life, origin of existence thing. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? I mean, is it conscious? I mean, it could just be a construct, right? It doesn't have to know about you and what you're doing. Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye might not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Yeah, exactly. It could just be a machine of some sort that is active or not. It doesn't indicate consciousness. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important though? I don't know, does it? Like, how did you find out it's so old? Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. I mean, boy, if there are multiple universes, so the previous universe created the eye. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought this place was supposed to be safe, but it turns out it isn't. Or maybe it's just the center section that's safe. So I guess we're gonna get crushed here because this is filling with sand, despite what they said. Okay, this is out to some other caves, which I'm not sure is going to help, because it's just, yeah, ghost matter here. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer to getting crushed. Well then, all that talk about shelter, and now we have to once again listen to the horrible sound of being crushed. Pleasant. Okay, well, let's check our ship computer and see what it says. It does feel there's a lot more there to find, to see, to discover, but the sun situation is a bit of a problem. Yeah, we found Chert, we found his fossil. Yeah, there's more to explore here. Well, I guess we just keep going back there. Like, the sand station is interesting, but I am not sure I can land it. Like, I can try, but it's small and very close to the sun. It doesn't even come up as something we can... Okay, well, turns out it's so close to the sun that the sun will just suck us in and kill us. So maybe it's not the time. Maybe go back to exploring the twin planets. Okay, Ash Twin is currently full of sand, but maybe the trick is to wait for it to empty while we're there and explore from there, because then we'll have maximum time with it being empty. Pretty close to the sandstorm, but not close enough to get sucked in. Sounds good, because that means we'll be on the edge of the canyon while that's happening. Yeah, hopefully the cycle's faster than the sun explosion. So we'll just wait here. I assume this whole sand gets sucked in and out of planet is not a naturally occurring phenomenon, and this is something created as part of the project, because I don't see how this would just occur by itself. Okay, things are getting uncovered. Okay. Flying to the top reveals that there is a chamber there, but I'm not seeing... There is a door, but how can we access this? Because yet the door, like the lift thing, is blocked by cacti. So that makes it a problem in terms of access. Or is this just the door here? Okay, yeah, if it's just door to the outside, then that's not much help. There's a scroll. We just need to find a reading station. We're gonna get sucked in again. What happened? How was there suddenly a black hole? What is this? Oh, this is the place with the mask that we could see from the mine. 8 minutes 14 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep's memory statue, Timberheart memory statue. Okay, yeah, the Timberheart memory statue is the one that got us. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay, they built something to do this, so that means those two, the things that are lit up are like what's currently synced to the system. How did I get in here? I don't understand. Like, I was getting sucked in by the sand. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space, we carved and will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We'll also finish relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Pog just sent the warp core for the final tower to us for the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad the device into exploding, that too is like the Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the canner, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Das finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power to the Ash Twin project requires. Okay, is that it? The project started leaking. They say they sealed it, but we activated the memory statue, we've activated the project, which activated the sun-going supernova because they were using that for their experiments. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you will need to find some way to halt our aging process. Okay, so they're saying it didn't work, yet here we are, looping in time. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We're only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yeah, it seems they're like, oh yeah, it didn't work. So we just went off doing something else. There's some tablets here. There's another statue as well. Do we activate it? No. The music has gotten really excited, so clearly this is important. More reading. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core's finished, and my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Okay, that's just more about their work. This one for Timber Hearth. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Ono. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we're finished the shell that seals off the center chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer physical entrances. Okay, we've read this. Yeah, we've read this in the mines, so I guess this is how they were writing to each other. Like this is their messaging system. You have to put the plate to who you want to talk to. And then you can basically DM each other. And this is to Giant's Deep. We haven't visited Giant's Deep at all. I've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin project Volox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their mask will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Okay, so the thing is broken then? And it's looping us until we can fix it, maybe. We have a scroll that we just took from the tower, but I'm like, there's nowhere to put it here. Artificial gravity control. It's on. Probably should be on. So is this the same spinning station that we were in after we jumped into Black Hole? Or is this some other place? You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. No, we probably need to turn off gravity then. Oh, we've warped out. No! No! What happened? I'm so confused. How did I get in there? There's the dead guy again. Like, here. Like, this is this some sort of warp device? How did I activate this? Both my scroll that I found and didn't get to read. And all the information is stuck there. How did I get in there? How did I activate this? Was it because I was being sucked in by the sand? Yes, it's got quantum fluctuations in there. Was it triggered by the sandstorm? I want to go back. Let me go back. Because it looked like a black hole suddenly appeared. Why is my ship over there? I'm pretty sure I left it on this planet. Okay, the sand is coming. If I go here, will it let me go back? No, I'm just getting sucked in now. Oh, I guess my ship got sucked in. That's how it ended up on the other planet. I don't know how I got in where I got in. This seemed important and like it was revealing a lot about the game and what's going on and all that. And now I don't know how to get back there. So if anyone's got any bits like, am I missing something? Did I accidentally press something that we got there? Or did I just bug out the game, basically? Like, did I accidentally get somewhere? I was not supposed to get in there like that. And that was actually more than I should have seen. Let me know in the comments. Like, no, no spoiling it, like, oh, that was the end of the game or whatever. Just like, was it something I could do in that room? So I just need to figure it out now. Or was that a bug and I should look for the correct way to get there now? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think so far about my attempt. And if you enjoy the content, consider liking or subscribing. And I will see you soon on another adventure.